Okay, you guys, I know y'all are hungies. All right, get down. Get down. Thank you. Okay. Yep, it's a Monday. Sorry. Got a rather late start here. Hopefully this food didn't get too mushy because I didn't get to feed them last night. Add a little water to this. It's a little dry. I was gonna feed them, but then I passed out because I was up since 2 in the morning yesterday because, as I've mentioned before, I woke up with the worst anxiety. Okay, Vicky. Okay, Vesta. No, you're next. Vesta, over here. This way, baby. Okay, Vesta. No, Venus, right here. Venus, you're next. Over here, Venus. And Vita. Okay. There we go. I fed you yesterday morning. Ain't gonna act like I didn't feed y'all at all. One of these days I'll feed y'all twice a day consistently. If my insomnia would let me. There you go, babies. Little mamas. Alright. I would show y'all me rinsing these Tupperwares, but if I angle the camera like so, you would see the overwhelming mountain of dishes that I have, because I was busy for a while getting everything moved out of the old place, but now that that's done, now I've got to find a happy little home for everything around here. So the dishes piled up a bit, and I have stuff scattered all over the floor. I was trying to make a shelf for the bathroom too, since it's so small, but I had to put that project on an indefinite hiatus while I finished moving out. So yeah, got a late start this morning. I did not sleep well last night. Shocker, I know. So I went to bed at a decent time because, as I've said before, yesterday I woke up at 2 in the morning and I just could not go back to sleep to save my life. But then, so I passed out at a decent time last night, and I had made dinner, and I thought I had everything turned off on the stove. But then next thing I know, I get a call from like the other tenant upstairs at midnight, and she was like, hey, is there anything like smoking or burning down there? Because it's starting to smoke up here. And I was just like, well, that's not good. Yeah, let me check that out. So I did, and I couldn't find anything. I didn't even have any smoke down here. And I was like, well, I definitely smelled something. So I was like, I'm going to keep looking, but I don't see anything. And then come over to the kitchen, and turns out that I thought I had the burner off. Like, I thought I had it pointed up to where it was off, but turns out it was actually pointed down. So it was cooking, burning what the dinner I put so much hard work into last night. Those noodles were so good, those ramen noodles. Oh, man. So that's a bummer. But you live and you learn. Hopefully before you burn, I guess. So yeah. So I was like, oh, I called her back and I was like, I found it. And I was like, I was so embarrassed. I don't even know how I did that, because obviously I made sure everything was off. But like I said, I thought it was off, but it was actually on. So just a little important fire safety tip. It's always the most common sense advice that is the most important advice, isn't it? You know, so make sure everything is off. I don't know if it's because I was up since 2 a.m. yesterday that my brain just wasn't functioning at that point like I thought it was, but yeah. Yup. So that happened. And then, obviously, the smell was so bad, I couldn't go to sleep right away, so I was up for another few hours, and also the anxiety of, like, oh my god, I almost burned my new place down, because I'm a dummy dum-dum that was never taught anything, really. I've been having to wing it and figure everything out. So, but then eventually I did go back to sleep. But then I woke up late to get my morning started, basically. And of course, Vicky is the one done eating first, so I scooped that up in these bowls. Wondering if anyone else has a case of the Mondays, because their Sunday night didn't go as planned. I was so ready for this morning too. I had everything like set up, like clothes, backpack packed, and meds set up and everything, and then that happened. So at least I was somewhat prepared for the morning, I guess. It was better than going through that and then waking up and being completely unprepared for the morning. So no, that's not yours. So that was my night. So overwhelmed with everything I have to do. Get out of the way. Oh. Wow. Vester for once is still eating. She must have been very hungry. Normally she just eats a little bit and she's like, I'm good. I love how everybody ate, like they're done eating, but they're still sitting around here waiting for me to make the food for the next time. So if there's an empty can, they can lick it or a spoon or something. Can't say I blame them. It's wet food. Wet food is where it's at, really, you know? But, I went to my service provider yesterday, and, okay, Revita, yeah, okay, and, I was telling them about how my phone has, like, terrible storage now. Where's my measuring cup? Hold on, where did it go? I know I had it. Did I leave it down here? No. Sorry, hold on. Oh, it's right here. Why is it there? Okay. It was in the pile of dirty dishes, and I don't know why. I'll just rinse that out really quick. Found it. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I went to the service provider yesterday, and I was telling them about how the memory, the storage on my phone sucks now that I recorded a few more videos, and they were like, yeah, that's because it's such an old phone, but you can upgrade to a newer phone for like $30 or depending on which model, like $30 or $50 more. Huh. And then they said that I would be paying that for like 3 years a month. And I'm just like, thinking, I didn't say anything to them, but I'm just thinking to myself, like, if I'm gonna be, okay, so $30 at least times 36, 6 times 3, 18, carry the 1. That's like over $1,000. Like, I might as well get me like a gaming PC. You know what I mean? Instead of like, because my phone works, it's just in storage, and apparently, and here's the kicker, there's no SM card for extra storage or anything. And I'm like, well, shoot, they really know what they're doing, don't they? You know, and it's just like, so I was asking, I was like, so if I get the newer model, wouldn't like all the old storage on my phone like take up most of it again? And they're like, well, you know, it really wouldn't take up as much as it would on the old phone. I'm just like, make it make sense, make it make sense. It doesn't. Okay, cool. It doesn't make sense. So, and obviously, before I spend any money like that, I'd rather just keep deleting things as I go. Let's see. We got the dry food. Now we need the treats. Yeah. So, I mean, I still need to look over my bank account and see what kind of withdrawals and subscriptions I've got going on that I don't need. And also, cooking at home helps save money for the most part. Let's see. And then the wet food. I'll be right back. Didn't stop recording, did it? No. Okay, cool. Because sometimes it seems like it likes to stop recording as soon as I walk away. It's like, oh, good, she's gone. I don't know. Crazy. And, okay. And I need a spoon. The wet food spoon. Vita, you need to wait. Ma'am. Look at her. Look at her. This is the face of somebody starving. Well, you're the one that keeps coming over here. You're in the kissy zone, as I like to say it. Don't you be fussing about... You know what happens when you get in my kissy zone, okay? You get kisses. I'm sorry. I know it's terrible. I don't even know where to start today. I'm just taking it one thing at a time, doing my usual take care of the cats, post, go from there. Oh, shoot, why did I put the lid on that? I still need it for the next one. Vesta needs her senior formula too. Tiniest bit left. And here's Vesta's indoor and hairball formula, because she's gotta give everybody a bath all the time, so she gets hairballs. It's been a while, and so I guess this stuff is working. Who knows? 1, 2. Okay, you can have this. You can have crumbs. Okay, fix this up. I stepped away from the puzzles a little bit because it was a little time consuming, obviously, recording, taking care of the cats and posting that. So, I'm just trying to figure out what's an optimal recording and posting schedule and content type creation stuff. don't know if anybody misses me covering the Google News, what I think of that. It's like, I like to go over it anyway, so it's like I might as well share my thoughts as long as they're not stupid, right? I don't know. Just, like I said, just sometimes I just like to contribute to the background noise community. Because I know I enjoy it as much as the next person, just especially when you live by yourself like I do, just having somebody else, hearing somebody else being productive, and it's like, okay, well, they're doing that, so I guess I'll be productive too, do something with my life, like, because otherwise I start talking to the cats. I mean, either way I talk to the cats, but, you know, obviously without background noise I would be doing it even more, maybe to a concerning level. So, okay, let's see. I need my spoons back. I need my spoons. Okay, so cover this. I always forget the measuring cup. Definitely made sure I got that in there, because then I'm wondering where it went off to, like I was earlier just now. This away. Put this away. And then all the wet food is set up for next time. Just going for feeding them 2 times a day at least consistently, and then we're going to go from there. Oh, it's going to fall over. Okay, there we go. What are you doing? What are you doing? You cleaning up? You helping me clean up? Did I make a mess? You missed a spot. There's one right here. Oh, you're just gonna jump. Okay. You don't want to do as you're told. Shocker. Isn't that the way? And get water everywhere. Okay. Let's see. Alright, I got all that set up for next time, for tonight. Hopefully I can get around to it. I don't know, even though I woke up at like midnight again this morning, I think I'm pretty good on sleep. I'm feeling good. Had my black rifle, and I'm feeling pretty good now. I was, you know, obviously caffeine will do something to you when you have anxiety, but I think I shook it off, and now I'm just ready to get started somewhere and get my day going. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop their poopies, because I already know it's gonna be bad. Actually, I think I hear them using it right now, so I might give them a little while, and then clean up the litter box and go from there. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. We'll go from there and see what else the day brings. Hopefully y'all have a good one.